Welcome back, brothers, sisters, and fellow patriots. Okay, today in this video, we're talking about something kind of serious. We're talking about child trafficking and trafficking in general that's been going on in the United States and the tunnels that they've been finding underneath a lot of hotels here in the United States. Now, one thing I want to tell all of y'all before anything else, if you have not been watching my videos all the way through, at the very end of all of my videos, nearly all of them, there's always something funny. There's always something upbeat. And the reason I want to do that is because a lot of the things that we talk about, or I talk about in these videos, they're kind of serious because everything that's going on in the world today is pretty serious, pretty dark. And I want to leave everybody with at least a smile or a laugh on their face, no matter how bad or how serious the video is that we've been going over. So, if you have been turning off as soon as, I say, hey, follow or subscribe, turning off from the video, you're missing some of the best parts. I mean, especially because that's the part where I quit talking so much. But seriously, you probably want to go back because, towards the end of my videos, it's always something fun, always something to look forward to. So be sure and watch all the way through. Fun part at the end. Alright, with that said, I've got two videos to show you today. So you want to be sure and watch both of them. The first one is going to be about the hotels and everything going on. Pretty short video. And then the second one, I'm going to show you an actual tunnel from a very nice hotel here in the United States that is going to show you what they look like so that you know what to be on the lookout for. Now, in the United States in 2020, the FBI has stated that there was over 420,000 missing children taken in the United States in 2020. Now, the report for 2023 has not officially come out yet, but they suspect that it's much higher than it was in the previous years. It only continues to grow and grow. Now, a lot of us often think of child trafficking and missing children as, something that's happening in other countries or poorer countries and not here in the United States. But let me assure you, it is a very, very serious problem here in the United States. And you don't want to miss these videos because they're shocking. They're absolutely shocking. So let me show you the first one, but don't miss out. You want to see the second video. It is really, really something to see. And it could even save you and your children's lives.
Yo, TikTok. I know a lot of y'all travel, a lot of y'all like to be on the road, and a lot of y'all get hotels and Airbnbs. But what I need y'all to know is this is a list of hotels. You got the Hilton, the Wyndham, the Days Inn, the Super 8, Best Western, Red Lion, Marriott, Choice Hotels, Extended Stay America, and Motel 6. What do all these hotels have in common? They're all being sued right now for human trafficking. They have been participants in human trafficking. But wait, that's not all. In some of these hotels, they have found tunnels in the closets that go underground that led to missing children. Hey, do your own research. As you can see right here, the lawsuit has been filed against major hotel companies, including these, for allowing trafficking to occur on their property and profiting from human trafficking. Also, these hidden cameras have been found in a lot of these hotels as well. The traffickers use these cameras to spy on you and to see who they can kidnap. This is a coat hanger. This is a camera that looks like a plain screw. You would never know. People, you have to check your rooms for cameras. Also be aware of hotels that offer free shampoo and some conditioners, because a lot of these containers will have shampoo in them, but the base of the container is a whole camera system. So be careful at Airbnbs and at hotels everywhere. You can actually buy a device that will scan the room and let you know if there are cameras in the room. And it will show you where the cameras are. And for reference, this is a hotel in Florida that had a hole in the closet that they went through and they found children way down that tunnel where they would kidnap people that checked into these hotels.
Okay, so before I show you the second video, let me read this one part to you real quick, okay? So on June 6, 2023, Diana Alvarez, she uploaded this video that I'm about to show you, and it's of a tunnel under her hotel room through her closet. Many viewers claim that it could have been used for spying or human trafficking. Well, duh, I'm sure it is for human trafficking. Why else would it be there? Her guest with her was afraid to go down further, but verified it was connected to a system of tunnels. The tunnels hidden in the hotel closet appeared to be a strange reoccurrence. On July 12, 2023, it was announced that several hotels were being sued for their connections in human trafficking, which I'm going to get into further detail, but let me show you this video so you can actually see it, and then I'll tell you what has been reported and exactly how many lawsuits there are, which we're probably going to just boggle your mind, because I get my mind boggled all the time. But here, take a look at this, because this is creepy. You would never know it was there. Now, what did you think of that? I mean, I think the only reason that they were able to notice that there was something amiss in the closet is because they looked in both of them and opened up and, could see the line in the back there. But why would that even be there? It's not like they need all that to be able to work on the plumbing and showers. They really don't. But the door that opens and goes back further, I mean, terrifying. There's no telling what's back there. And what I wonder too is this only on the lower levels, or are there little systems underneath some of the floors? Do they put people on specific floors? It's definitely worth checking to get one of the little devices to see if there's any cameras in a place before you stay there. Because we've all heard and seen throughout the years people putting cameras in things like toilets and in, the ACs and all over the place. Very weird places that you wouldn't expect. But why would they even make it where there's a camera in a screw? I mean, there's no way someone could find all of these with just the bare naked eye. Now, I don't know much about these devices that supposedly can detect all the cameras, but I'm sure that there are, and I would assume that they work. But man, it's gotten almost to the point where you can't go stay anywhere. You definitely can't trust most of the Airbnbs this day. And what's surprising, there's some people that go to Airbnbs and then just refuse to leave and claim that they are tenants now. And people who rent these Airbnbs are having problems getting these squatters out of their place. They just refuse to leave. Okay, but so let's go back and let me read this to you real quick, because this you're going to find interesting. So, numerous lawsuits accusing hotel chains of being complicit in sex trafficking will be heard in Columbus after a federal judge this week declined most of a request from the hotel corporations to hear the case in other jurisdictions. U.S. District Court Judge Algernon Marbley only allowed 6 of the 35 civil suits in question to move venues. Though the trafficking allegedly took place in hotels across the entire country, In his ruling, Marbley stated that there are more than 40 cases in total. The cases are being pursued against the companies through the Trafficking Victims Protection Act. We have more than 1,000 clients right now, and we've been trying to find a jurisdiction where we can, do these cases with more than one client in front of the judge, said Columbus attorney Steve Babin. The move protects clients from a divide and conquer strategy that Babin argued would have made it harder for the plaintiff to make their cases that the hotels knew or should have known about what was going on in their rooms, especially because 95% of trafficking occurs in hotels, he said. Wow, who knew 95% of trafficking happens in hotels? The plaintiffs in the suit argued they were trafficked on hotel properties, and the hotels had a statutory obligation to not benefit financially from the commercial trafficking ventures, according to court documents. And the plaintiffs assert the defendants hewed to a common policy of harboring known and suspected human traffickers in exchange for financial benefit and actively ignoring signs of ongoing human trafficking in their hotels. So they absolutely knew this was going on. They harbored them. And obviously, from the way this reads, they were getting a profit from trafficking people. Most likely kids, but who knows, maybe women as well. Chain hotel corporations named in the suits include Wyndham Hotels and Resorts, Red Roof Inns, Choice Hotels International, Six Continent Hotels Incorporated, Holiday Hospitality Franchising, and G6 Hospitality. An email sent from WOSU to some of the attorneys involved with the cases was not immediately returned. Babin said the companies put profits over programs that could have helped trafficking victims. He said the clients want to see enough cash to get a new start in life, and for companies to implement better policies and procedures to ensure they aren't benefiting from human trafficking. These big corporations have, a considerable amount of data in front of them showing that trafficking is an issue on their properties. For example, complaints even about trafficking happening or prostitution happening on their properties. But they've stuck their head in the sand for decades now and done nothing about it, Babin said. Now, this is just one article about this, and obviously this is a really big problem and a big deal. But they can't act like they didn't know that these tunnels are in their hotels. Somebody had to have shown these traffickers where to go. Somebody had to have alerted them which rooms had children in them, or even the people with children were intentionally put in the rooms with these tunnel systems in it. So you know that somebody was working there that was part of this, as well as these hotels. They know, they have the blueprints. They know if there's tunnel systems behind their rooms. Just like you saw that one, the bathroom right behind it is its own system as well. And then it goes deeper into. And as you saw in the first video, down in the bottom of the closet the bottom of the closet is where they went down, and they went way back there and found a bunch of children, I guess, locked up in little cages down there, and were able to get them out. But this is an entire thing going. So, and the last one was a really, really nice hotel room. You cannot trust hotels anywhere you go. I mean, you've got to do a big sweep, especially if you've got kids. Don't leave them alone for a second. Don't trust leaving them in the room alone for a second, or letting them run around the hotels by themselves, even being at the swimming pool by themselves. You can't take the risk. Look at the day and age we're in. Evil has no bounds these days. And everybody has got to be so careful. Honestly, you can't trust anybody. So let me know what you think about this. Let me know. Have you seen more than this than what I've shown here, or heard about some other hotels that are doing the same kind of thing? And remember, this is just in the United States that we're talking about. In other countries it's rampant as well. I'm sure Ukraine is just full of it, because we know that Ukraine is probably the biggest child trafficking country in all of Europe. Alright, so if you haven't, subscribe, leave a comment, please share this. Please help me keep pushing these videos through so I can get them to more people. I appreciate it very much. Your comments help me so much, so much. Share this on social media. And if you haven't, follow me and subscribe. And remember, wait till the very end, because there's always something good, uplifting, and at least somewhat funny at the end of my videos, and you don't want to miss it. And I will see you in the next video.
Ain't no fucking joke. Don't fuck with me. You hear me? Don't fuck with me, bro.
It's a joke. Oh my god. You're trying to fuck me or what? Look at mommy. Look at mommy.